The Minneapolis Scientific Research Center will be reopening tomorrow after being closed for 1 year due to damage caused by an explosion inside the building in August of 2009. The explosion, which caused hundreds of thousands of dollars in damage, also killed 5 people, including the world-renowned biochemist Dr. Drew Rupert. To celebrate its reopening tomorrow, students from the J. Ryan Green Elementary School are putting on a science fair on the grounds outside the Science Center. Our own KTRS reporter Susan Baxter is there now live. Susan?
Thanks, Don. There's been an unexpected surprise here at the science fair. A large object of some kind, which appears to have come up out of the ground, has become the main focus of everyone here. The object, which is rather grotesque, seems to be pulsating. There are a few scientists on hand that have been studying it. Word is that it may be a prank, but no one is sure at this time.
We're now taking you back live to the science fair with Susan Baxter.
Something has happened to the object, Don. Openings have appeared and some kind of gas has been pouring out. It appears that something is crawling out of the holes. This is really disgusting.
Susan, is the gas toxic?
The gas seems to be harmless. It smells awful, but it doesn't seem to be having any effect on anyone here. Oh my God, I don't know how to describe the things crawling out. They're so gross. The gas has definitely had some kind of soothing effect on the people here, Don. Everyone seems to be in a kind of relaxed state now, and it doesn't seem like these creatures are interested in harming anyone. Joining me to talk about it is science professor Peter Weldon.
Well, thanks for having me on. It's truly amazing what's happening here. I've never seen animals like this, and to try to place them in a species category, well, it's difficult. This is probably a new class of animal altogether. Despite their grisly appearance, they definitely act passive around us. I'm going to have to get a closer look at these gory things.
Things are becoming more interesting now since the creatures discovered the science fair tent. It seems like they have their own opinion of what a science fair should look like, and no one here seems to have any objections. Especially the students. It looks like they're having fun with the more hands-on approach to science. Unfortunately, the scientific curiosity got the better of Professor Weldon when he crossed the line and was killed by one of the Gore monsters. Sure how to describe the things happening here now, Don. All I can say is that people are voluntarily giving themselves to the Gore monsters. None of this makes any sense, but it just seems like the right thing to do. Also, a number of people have started changing. Why is this happening? Why haven't the police been called? I know I feel the same and that nothing's happened to me. I feel completely normal.
In case you're just joining us, earlier today there was an incident outside the Minneapolis Scientific Research Center involving an unknown group of people dressed in grotesque costumes and using some kind of hallucinatory gas as a prank to disrupt the J. Ryan Green Elementary Science Fair, which is being held on the grounds of the research center. The prank, which has now been deemed a terrorist act by city officials, has caused the grounds of the research center itself to be blocked off while further investigations continue. No word on anything related to this terrorist act have been made public at this time. But we here at KTRS had our reporter Susan Baxter on the scene reporting to us live while it transpired. And although we lost contact with Susan hours ago, it appears we have finally been able to get back in touch with her for an exclusive update. Susan, it's good to hear that you're still with us. What's the situation like there?
Don, I'm coming to you live where the horses are the fastest this year. I'm Susan Baxter. Pink is my favorite color. Unemployment has reached a record high in Minnesota, and the suicide rate has doubled since 2009. I have 3 children, and the science fair here has gotten all wet. That dress doesn't fit me anymore, and it's okay when he goes to sleep. It's pouring and I'm getting all wet. Millie Musgrove is celebrating 30 years of making hand puppets for her 27 pet cats. Reporting the news is useless if people can't change the way they eat. I already told you I don't do that. Walmart is refusing to take responsibility for the deaths of several employees who were demonstrating outside the stores. Their bodies were never found. Purple is my favorite flavor ice cream. Scientology is gaining popularity in the Hollywood community. Tom Cruise is starting his own production company, excluding anyone who believes in psychology. Sparky the dog has finally found his way back home after being lost at the state fairgrounds for 3 months. All I want for Christmas is a pet monkey. I feel very happy.